Neil Doherty, you're involved in pantomime in Buncrana since, well, since I was very small.
Since 1976, we'll not go back any further than that. 1976.
Yeah. But prior to that, you've always been involved in music.
I have, yeah.
Bands. And do you go back to the Rhythm Boys days?
Well, I go back to the Starlight Orchestra. Whenever the Rhythm Boys left the Plaza in Buncrana as the resident band, the Starlight took up residence there, and we were there in the old Plaza and there in the new Plaza, as we called it at that time. So I've been in music a long time.
Did you come to Panto whenever you were a youngster in Buncrana? Panto goes back a long time.
Yeah, it goes back in the early 50s. I used to work as a child here in about St Mary's Hall running messages and things like that, and they had pantomimes then, and I don't know, maybe it was the smell of the makeup or the costumes or something, but I used to come in and look in the dressing rooms, and I used to have to brush out the dressing room. That was it. It probably influenced me and I didn't realise it. And then in '76 we tried to start a musical society to do Gilbert and Sullivan. We couldn't get anyone to teach us. We had a great crowd there, but we couldn't get anyone to teach us. And someone said, let's do a pantomime. And none of us had any idea what to do or how to go about it, so we rang Bishop Daly. He put us in touch with Neil McMahon, who did a lot of pantomime scripts. And that's the way it started, and we've been going on ever since.
How important is pantomime in a town like Buncrana and in a wider community like?
Well, I think it's extremely important because there's not many things like pantomime that involve so many people in the community. And this year, above all years, we feel that we need it, very much need it. I had been off pantomime for a while, for a few years, and then we decided to revive this because 2004 was a bad year in this area. We've had very, very sad times. I think people need something to maybe lift their spirits a little bit. So I think it couldn't come at a better time.
It's a local show with local people. There's no professionals, and we all do our bit. And hopefully people will come and enjoy the show. So that makes it easy. It's local people. We've made fools of ourselves in front of ourselves, so we don't mind doing it on the stage.
And everybody seems to enjoy it.
Yeah.
What does Panto mean for you? Sum it up for you, what you individually get out of it, and what you think it means to the community here.
Well, I think really the community, everybody in the community gets involved directly or indirectly. So I think it's a great thing that we've been missing out of the community for a long time, which is great to see it back. And every school in the parish of Buncrana is involved.
Yeah.
All the children. Normally used to have the local school here, but now you have Desert Dignity, you have Billy's, Dumfries, Cockhill, they're all involved in it, so that the whole community is involved.
Oh, what does it mean to you, Ewan?
A lot of hard work.
The greatest reward you can get for doing anything is to go out on a Sunday matinee. Maybe not so much tomorrow because it's the first matinee, but certainly the second matinee and the third matinee, and see them children singing along with you, coming out with the lines before you say them. They get into it. They love it. And that's what pantomime's about. To entertain people locally instead of switching on a television and sitting there like dummies. We're all here and taking part. Not just the people on the stage, but there's an awful lot more people giving their time and their effort for this pantomime. And they deserve as much credit, if not more, than the people we see up on the stage.
Yeah, definitely.
Most definitely.
So Florrie and Daphne, which way is it about?
This is Florrie, this is Daphne.
Right.
Yes.
And we are the famous
Eddie Murphy and Ewan McConnell.
Yes.
And you are the Danes, the ugly sisters in Sydney.
Well, we don't like to call ourselves the ugly sisters. We are stepsisters to Cinderella.
Do we look ugly to you?
In your own way you look.
Yeah.
Yes.
Quite nice.
Yeah.
Quite nice, yes.
We try our best. One means to try.
No, this just doesn't happen overnight. This takes time, patience, and a brass neck.
I can see that. The hairstyles are
The hairstyles are
very
yes, different.
Is that something was done locally here in Buncrana, or were they flown in specially from?
These came from Nigeria. Yes. Nigeria. Well, everything else comes from Hollywood, but we have to be different.
We get a whole lot of different things from Nigeria, don't we?
Yes, indeed.
But it's been wonderful. It really has. Beautiful and refreshing, hasn't it?
Oh, well, Patricia doesn't tell the truth. She's the one who learns us and tells us how to talk, when to shut up and where to move to and where to move from. So to be honest,
Oh, she
brilliant.
She's very quiet about it.
Very modest.
That
was the line.
The whole breed of her was modest.
She's been involved in them. You've been involved in a lot of productions as well.
I have.
Produced and directed.
I have, yeah. I suppose I'm at it now in 25 years. I am, yeah.
I'm not afraid to admit that.
Not afraid, not one bit.
Oh, no.
I hold my age with great dignity.
Why would she be?
It's all make-believe, sure, isn't it?
Isn't it? Oh, you get on the makeup, you can be anything.
But it's a great community effort this time. I think it's wonderful now. And it's a bright, young, refreshing cast, isn't it?
Yeah, they're great, young,
From all
lively,
walks of life.
lively cast.
So talking about makeup and make-believe,
Hey?
you played the dame in pantomime in Buncrana for more years than even you would care to remember.
And fun.
And I played it until I was 70 years of age. Down here dancing at 70 with a crowd of teenagers. But the time comes you must move over.
You must hang up
Our
your
legs,
shoes.
not hold me up. No.
When you sit here and look up at it now, what does it mean to you?
Oh, it's lovely.
Yeah.
To think that I was beautiful up there too.
You're still beautiful.
You know, a wig and makeup makes all the difference.
The swan.
Oh God, it does
The
surely.
swan.
The one thing I always remember you saying to us before we went up those stairs onto the stage was how important it was to enjoy every single moment.
Exactly. I emphasise that every night to them. I want them to enjoy and have as wonderful memories the time that they've been part of the pantomime. And I have a lot of chorus members here who were fairies in the earlier pantomimes. It's got into their blood, and they have lovely memories as well of being in the pantomime, And I think, it's a way of making friends. We've got a lot of strangers here. They came in as strangers, but now they're all great pals and working together. People that have never been on a stage before, people that have never sang to an audience before. So, and the same applies to children. It gives children a great opportunity to use, talent that we mightn't be able to recognise. Gives them an opportunity to show it off here.
Well, you've instilled many, many great days of joy in people like me and continued success too.
I hope so.
And have a good run. And as they say, go break a leg.
Break a leg. Thank you very much, Danny.
Great. Thanks, Neil.
Thank you so much.
I think that's it now. Neil, could we have you over to centre stage, please? Our producer director here, Neil Doherty. Congratulations, Neil, on behalf of the whole cast here. A wonderful, wonderful show. A show that we could take anywhere. That's really, really brilliant.
Reverend Fathers, ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of all the pantomime crew, we hereby give Neil a very pleasant surprise and a very worthy surprise. If any man ever deserved a break, Neil Doherty does. And his good wife Helen. Her home will be her own after Monday. Now, Neil, all the cast are sending you and your good wife off to Mayo. Then we heard that you had problems with your camera. Believe me, Mice told us that. Yes. So we got you a digital camera. And we also got you a gift voucher. And thank you, Neil, on behalf of everybody. Your good niece, Leslie Ann.
Leslie Ann.
Thank you very much.
I'm so overcome by this. I was doing what I enjoyed, I love it. These people have given of their time and their energies for a long time. And I'm just so grateful that they think that I deserve this. We had 150 children when we started out. We ended up with 109, so I'm sure there's 109 signatures on this card here. And the same applies to this other card. All of them decided this, what was it, the 418? There is over 418 people that have contributed in one way or another to the success of this pantomime. Sally mentioned the house with your own. Since May, Helen said to me, if you take that case out once more onto that table. Many years ago, whenever I did the first pantomime, I made contact with Neil Doherty in Derry, who gave me the first script. And he said, it will take over your life at that time. And I think he was right, it does take over your life. It will give you great satisfaction. I know it was difficult for Helen, very difficult in fact, because every costume you see on this stage was in our house. Every costume. And it wasn't Mary and Neil, it was Adam Doherty was there, or somebody was there, you know, about the costumes anyway. It's what you have to do, it's what you put on to these things that you get out of it. We, all of us, have put an awful lot into it. And we have come up with a wonderful entertaining show. I've never had a show, in all the years I've been doing pantomime, I've never had a show booked out after the first 4 days. I said I'm as good as you two now. All the tickets have been sold out. Anyway, I thank each and every one of them, and I thank all of you. More than generous, I don't think it should have been done anyway, but and anyway, thank you all very much.
The 2005 pantomime comes to a close. Neil, I have sad news for you. Do you remember that case that you were talking about? Well, you better get it out again, because this is but the beginning. So we'll be planning next year's panto. Please God, we're all about and get the whole cast together again. It's a wonderful, wonderful experience. Good night and God bless until we see you all again. And we leave you with our best wishes. Thank you.